we're in Georgetown, South Carolina. Yeah. And it's a gorgeous day in paradise. Heather, I love what you're wearing.
Thank you, Dave.
Let's go and discover some amazing
Let's find
treasures.
something good. Okay.
What are you seeing?
Jewelry and then slippers.
Those are unique, eh? Wow.
Men's Casbah, Tamador, or Tamadot, leather slippers.
Just haven't seen anything like that before. Look at these ones over here.
Wow. Japanese tatami sandals.
Oh. Wow. Talk about unique, eh?
I know. Oh, I stepped on a spider.
Oh.
Look at it. I've never seen a spider like that before.
No, I like these are friendly spiders. Look at those scissors even. What do you think those are used for?
I don't know.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Their own little casing. I didn't expect to see all this stuff in their habitat, right?
I know.
This is really cool. Heather, what do you think of this color? Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh yeah.
Look at the whole set. Wow.
I like this one. And I kind of like the green too. Isn't that pretty though?
It's beautiful.
And even these little bowls. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they sure are. Wow.
For a little sauce.
This is so much fun.
Yeah. Discovering new places. I love it. Wow, Mom. She would love this.
Heather. Little treasure land.
Treasures. That might be kind of cool. If they had another color too. Just because I was thinking of trying my hand at this latch. And I do have a latch hook. And this is the wool that you would use. If I can find another color. It must be someone's initials. It's kind of pretty though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Be fun to finish.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of lighting. It's a big chandelier. Wow, look at that light. Isn't that kind of a unique piece? I think it's just a runner for a table. But imagine being able to do something with that.
Actually, dude, that is kind of cool.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. I love it.
That was an amazing restore, right?
It was. It had a lot of furniture and just some really cool china and some vintage stuff. So it's kind of a cool place if you're in the area to check out. And you're helping a really good...
Now we're going to go to Martha's.
Yeah. Look at the umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
Use other door and pull.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Are y'all just traveling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
From where?
Prince Edward Island.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. Oh, you love the dolphins.
Yeah. But there's some really cool colors. Look at this one. Look at these. Oh, I love these.
Beautiful.
And I don't mind a clip-on.
Cool.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cute?
$10. That's wonderful. That's cute. And look at the little sauce bowls.
Anyway, it's coming to Georgetown. There you are, Martha's House of Thrift. What do you got there? Oh.
Would that go with my other one? I think so. So I can have, and it's different. So imagine them together.
Wow. So excited.
With my pink outfits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's what's underneath too, yeah.
Yeah.
It's together.
Yeah. Just that combination.
Yeah. Actually the pink is nice with that, isn't it? It's a good idea. And I like pink. I'm gonna go in here.
Yeah.
Pretty little thing.
Yeah, that is really nice. I love the color.
Imagine with some brooches on
Yeah.
it. How cute.
It's $5. What's the brand?
Pretty little thing.
Oh yeah.
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 That's quite pretty, isn't it? It's just a different color. Time to go with those slippers that I got, wouldn't it? Or maybe not. Too big on the shoulder?
Oh, it's such a beautiful color though, eh?
Oh, I know.
And
Isn't
look,
that gorgeous? Actually,
that
that
one
color
cone.
looks so good on you. That's
It's
your color
I
right
think it
there.
might be $2.50 today.
I know.
It's half price.
I should try
So-
it. Color too. Color.
It's a really
That's
nice
gorgeous.
piece. It is nice.
Now I can tell though it would be too big for me.
So it's gonna look great on somebody.
Yeah, and it's not my color.
No, it's not. Not your color.
No, it isn't. Not that it matters, but I like it to be my color. Dave,
Oh,
that is
yeah. Yeah. I like the collar on it, eh?
This is actually. And I like the sleeves of it.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the collar.
Yeah. Huh.
And I love the collar.
Love it. Okay, we're in Goodwill in Georgetown now.
Little Dream is $2.95.
Wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love the color. Yeah.
It's a beautiful color. It's very pretty. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Wow.
That's very ballerina-ish. And this is the Goodwill
Yeah,
in
this.
Georgetown.
Yeah, sure is.
South Carolina.
It's got a lot of goods.
And it's got southern fried chicken right too.
We had some. Yeah.
It's an old Navy bed. What you got there, Dave?
Look at that.
Wow. Is it leather?
Well, it's Wilson's leather.
Wow.
$5.99.
Oh my goodness, Dave.
Full strap. I just love it. It is just awesome.
Oh, it's a nice size, eh?
Yeah, it's got all the compartments in it. So, one thing about filming
Yeah.
is it's
You
really
need the
hard to have a bag.
compartments.
Yeah. So this is just awesome. But for $5, right? It's like
Isn't that
incredible.
nice?
Yeah. It's got this zipper here. It's like all these, lots of storage. It's all
Yeah.
lined. Yeah.
Wow.
All
Nice.
leather.
Good find, Dave. You got the horseshoes back.
Look at this. These are all metal. Wow.
Nelly.
Let's see what I got. Ooh.
They're very comfortable.
I like it. There's a little bit of damage there, but not much.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. As my grandmother says, a man on the galloping horse wouldn't take notice.
Ooh.
It's
That's
very
interesting.
sheer. So
Yeah.
you might like this.
Hmm.
They're wood though. They're very light.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this.
Aren't
Leather.
they cute?
Yeah.
I
What's,
think with the I want the sides painted.
yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna paint her up. Hey, what's this is metal on here. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's what.
Wow. Love that. Hey, what's the brand?
I think they're Sam Edelman. You know, Edelman.
Sam Edelman. All right.
I've seen the name, but I never know how to pronounce it.
Love it. Yeah, love that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Unusual.
Where'd you find these? Right here.
Found those too. Look at these, Dave. These fit me too.
Uh-oh. Shoe day.
I got a silver and then a gold pair.
Oh, I love these. I love these ones. Yeah, I do. I
I mean,
like.
they're wedge, but they're a different kind of a wedge. They've
Oh,
got
yeah.
an interest there.
Yeah, they do.
And they're very comfortable. It's like it's cradling my
I love these. I love the color, the print. Just love that.
goodness.
Do these fit?
Oh my gosh, I found a lot of shoes that I like. And those fit.
Yes. They're awesome. I just knocked this off the shelf. It's Bourne's. Love Bourne.
Goodwill in Georgetown.
We like Georgetown.
South Carolina. We like it.
Someone just came right flying by you, dancing, spinning in circles while they're shopping shoes.
Oh,
Wow, that's right.
look at these. Dave, that looks great on you. I love the color and the fit. Oh, yeah. Or the tapestry. Yeah. See, look at. We're on the same page.
Tommy.
Very nice. Yeah, and you don't really have anything like that, do you?
No, I love the light.
Yeah. Are they cute?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get these as my bathing suit shorts. I like to wear shorts in to swim. I prefer
Love
it.
that. Love
And I
it.
love these. They're so
the back.
vintage looking.
That's a great score. Heather, where'd you find these? You just got these?
I'll put this on and just take a look at it for fun.
Do you like this?
Yeah, I think they're so cute, but I wasn't sure the size. And I wanted to keep up with you, so I just threw them in.
Sorry, we were
all
flying
over the
along.
map.
We're on a mission.
A mission. Oh, I don't think they fit me. They're pretty tight.
Sad Cinderella.
Yeah. I'm that one stepsister that just really tries to squeeze them in. It's not working out.
So I just got some white, yellow, red, and blue enamel paint in order here. I'm just going to take this is just an inexpensive, actually a newer brush, a 1-inch brush. And sometimes the hairs come out of this, so you have to be careful when you're painting. But what I do is I'm going to just take a little bit of blue and red, and I'm going to mix it in and try to get just a light, soft purple. I like the idea of keeping the color soft right now. I'm just going to take a very small amount of paint, and because these little pieces of leaves kind of pull in the downward direction, I'm just going to rub downward like this for now. I'm just going to see how a little bit of color, and I'm going to adjust the color a little bit. I'm not going to have always it the same shade. I have some of it a little bit lighter. I'm just going to try that out, see how I like that. Just kind of toning down the gold there. And the thing is, it's good to experiment with different colors and different shades just to see what you like, what looks appealing on this color combination. To me, that's a little bit bright, so I'm going to tone that down. And if I go a little bit more purpley, blue and red, let's see if I like this color a little bit. The gold's kind of a warm color, so I like to put cools against warm colors. So when I'm making the purple, I like to have it a little bit more of a bluish than a reddish. And I'm just rubbing down like that. This is fun. It's supposed to be just fun to do. And I'm just going to stay away from the edges because I don't want to get on the floor right now. I should put a piece of cardboard underneath that, which I just happen to have. And I just go like this, down underneath the edge. This is fun. And just experiment. I can go back and forth if I want a little bit. Just kind of zigzag and just kind of catch a little bit more of the colors there. Just like that. This could stick together, these little leaflets, so that it's not an easy thing to do. So you have to kind of make sure that you're putting on the paint really thin, and then just see what happens. Once it dries, you might have to pull a few apart, but I'm just kind of zigzagging like that. See how such a small amount of paint I'm putting on. So Heather just thrifted these really cool shoes, and I love this. This is all gold on these. It's actual metal, and it's such a neat look, but we don't like the white underneath. Here, take the paper towel, wipe off the loose paint here. And this is going to take a couple coats anyhow, so I'm not worried about getting all the paint out perfectly. But what I'm going to do is just going to mix the blue, mainly blue, with a little bit of red and get a really deep purple. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on a thin coat onto the sole. I remember painting a fireman's jacket that Target sold in the early 90s, I think it was, and I love this rubber jacket. I had painted an acrylic painting right through the whole thing, and I wore that for various seasons, and it never came apart, the paint. It's amazing how well acrylic can adhere. Zigzagging your brush real quick. If you want to go on the underneath, I would never do the underneath, but this will hold up if you have a rainstorm and you got ice on the ground outside. This will hold up phenomenal. I'm just zigzagging like this. You don't have to get it perfect. You can wait. I'm going to go get some small brushes today. Not quite sure where to get them here. The best spot. This one here that I'm using, I got in at Walmart. See how the first coat looks kind of like a purple? And the one thing about when you're using acrylic or latex or enamel paints is that you want to take the blue and the red, mix it together, and mainly with the blue to get a deep purple, but you'll need 2 coats minimum. So here we go with the second coat here. So what I did is I just gave it a light hair dry. Just make sure you don't overheat one area when you're moving this around. It takes a little bit longer to dry than because it's the paint's sitting on top. So as you can see, I just took a little bit of red, put it into the blue, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to try to rub on a real thin coat here, just zigzagging back and forth. If you want to do a quick project, this is pretty quick. Just getting it on thin. And there's one coat on. You can probably already see how it's a deeper color. It's not quite as light. So when that shine disappears, when it dries, it goes more into a matte finish, it'll start looking more like a black. Okay, I just went ahead and hair dried the second coat, but on the one shoe here. But what I'm wanting to do is I'm just going to let it cure naturally. I'm going to leave it for 24 hours and then put the third coat on. The reason being, guys, is because you're using it and it's part of your sole of your shoe, and the weather conditions you might be adding to it, you really want to probably go through the process of curing it properly. Normally I cut corners to test the avenues. This one I don't think I'm going to do too much. So I'm going to let that cure for 24 hours, then I'll put the third coat on and then do the design finish on top of that, and we should be good. So I'm just having fun here, using up a little bit of the paints that I have on here, and I'm just kind of zigzagging inside, getting a little bit of the greens in with the purples. See that? It's a lot of fun, eh? A little bit of variety in colors against that gold. These are a pair of leather shoes I recently thrifted. I think it was $5, and they're just in great condition. So, same thing goes here. I don't like the color. I mean, they're okay, but it's such a common color, and I just really want to juice them up. So what I'm thinking about is, because they're kind of a casual wear, casual footwear, that I want to kind of go with something that's the color's going to go well with a lot of casual pieces that I put together. I think that what that means is that I want to go with kind of something neutral, more of a gray, and something that's got interest to it. Put on a dark base just to start with these shoes, and I'm going to let that dry for 24 hours, the same thing, and then we're going to go ahead and put a lighter color on there, but it gives me time to build the process and decide what am I going to do on it. Just thrifted this Tommy Hilfiger, I guess it's a jacket or coat, but it's long, and I love it. Love the color, and it's wool mixture. Love good quality. This is definitely feels that, and knowing that I'm not going to be washing it, thought this might be a good time to experiment with some of the cutouts. Sometimes you just get lucky, and you might have something that you saved and you thought you were going to use for something else. I know we originally thought of this for a skirt that Heather was making, but wow, I love this. And even though the jacket's very much it's lengthy, I love that look when you're wearing it, but I don't mind that this image actually kind of goes side to side. It breaks up that length. I think it looks wonderful. And it's a really good color combination on here. I originally thought that maybe we'd be cutting out the background, kind of what the horse is standing on, just using the horse itself, but I just love this whole image.
I'm wearing this skirt again, but I'm tied it a little bit differently. I tied it over this way today, and I kind of like how it hangs a little lower.
Yeah.
I wore it with this blouse to kind of make it look dressy, but not really. And then this jacket. I love the colors in this.
Oh, I do too. Yeah,
And
this is
then
awesome.
A little bit of jewelry, of course.
Yeah.
a little bling.
That's fun, Heather. I love the jacket though.
Yeah, I do too.
It's a great find.
Yeah.
I have the most easy outfit. I love this shirt. I love the pattern in it.
Sometimes the easiest is kind of tends to be the nicest in some ways.
I just like the simplicity of that pattern.
Oh, I do too.
It's so
Looks
much
great
fun.
with your pants. Okay.
Another fun day.
We had another fun day.
I just wanted to show you guys this this jacket that we took and upcycled and made into a shorter jacket and used the base of it to the bottom of it to be able to make this fringe. There was a little bit of white when I cut the fringe. There was a little bit of white showing, and if Heather lifts her arms, you would see it. So I just went ahead and took a paint and just highlighted, tried to match it up a little bit to get rid of some of the white on here, and right along this edge here, just kind of toned it down so that it's not noticeable. But I'm not worried about too many of the, like if it's the shade doesn't match perfectly, it just kind of makes it feel more aged, which I love. But hopefully that'll fix it all up, and Heather will enjoy wearing it.
I love it, Dave. Actually, I really do, and I have a style up in mind. Just ironing some of these linen pieces. This was actually a linen shirt that we got for $1, and it was white. And I cut it. First of all, I dyed it using tea, and it's just this off-white now. And I cut it. This is a back panel, and then this is, I'll show you the front panel. And I'm going to actually use these as sides to a skirt that I'm going to make. And this skirt is going to be from these tea towels.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's going to be cute.
That's fun.
I like the flow of it. It'll be nice for summer, or you could just use it as a layering piece. And we'll see how it goes. I was just remembering how my mother, when she had linen, she would dampen it and put it in a plastic bag in the freezer until it froze, and then she'd take it out and iron it, and it would be more crisp. It's funny how these things come to you at times.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten all about that little trick.
So this has come out when its first layer really nice because it didn't stick together. All these little leaves are loose. I love that because I didn't want them to join. So that's kind of a neat thing, putting on the paint really thin. I'm going to rub another layer on here and really try to accentuate the color, and maybe I'll add something onto this actual gold here. I don't know, I'm feeling birds, but we'll see.
Me too.
You like
Seems
birds?
like feathers of a bird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to put a saying on that? Birds of a feather flock together?
Ooh.
Or just birds of a feather?
Yeah. And then you can
That'd
fill
be
it in.
good.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot,
Yeah.
dot.
So I'm back to these shoes. It's day 2. Let them dry really good. And I guess I could go ahead and do this for you, but I've got a pretty sharp fingernail there. And I'm just seeing if I can get anything off of this. This is just a thin layer. So that's not coming off at all. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks great. So that's an important thing to know, that that's going to stay on your shoes. So I want to go with the gray on here. I'm not sure what I want, but I love gold right now, so I'm going to take some, I don't know why, but I'm taking some blue and gold, and I love making colors with metallics. So just a small amount of blue into this. That's going to give me a very unique green. I'm just going to try this for fun. Remember, this is just experimental, guys. So you don't have to stay with the color. You can put a thin layer on and see how it goes. But I'm just going to rub this on. I'm going to try a little metallic and see what happens with that. Green isn't something typically I'm wearing in color, so, but I love greens, and it usually stands up, unless you're walking on grass. It stands out as a color in an outfit, because usually, walking on floors, I'm not on too many floors that are green. So by doing this, just showing you how I can alter the color slightly. I'm going to have a little more bluish in spots. See how I'm just doing that? Just a real thin layer. When you start with a darker base and you put colors on top of it, you'll find that it coats better versus starting off with like white. So it's kind of one of the reasons I started with this dark color. I'm just going to rub a thin layer on, and then I'll let that dry. And then I'll decide what I want to do with it. But in comparison to the two, I kind of like that. It's kind of not in your face, the color, but yet it's really intriguing. It almost makes me want to maybe do some sort of pattern on it with various leaves. Maybe I'll do that. If you want to dry your shoes real quick, just stick them in the sun for 10 minutes. And I'll be able to go into another layer. You could also use black paint. We love to make black or a dark gray with red and blue by just putting multiple layers of purple on top of each other, bluish purple, because it reflects color rather than black itself. It's not as appealing because it lacks color. Do you like the way those are looking?
Oh wow, that's cool. That is so neat. Hey, they go with my pants. Kind of.
Yeah, those are quite the pants. Wow. Hey?
This is my upcycling outfit of the day. Usually I don't, I wear my pajamas even to upcycle, but I thought I'm going to dress up a bit today.
Those are wild, Heather. That would be a fun style up.
Yeah, I think I probably have more things at home that I could wear with these pants, but they've been a bit of a challenge for a style up. And they are low-waisted, so that's not my favorite. They just don't always feel comfortable to me, especially when you bend over and all that. But I do like the way they kind of flare out. And they're corduroys, so they're fun. They remind me when I was a kid. I just remember I had these wide leg cords, and they were so fun to walk in because you hear the swing.
Yeah. So Heather, you would like a little bit of gold around the edge of this shoe.
Yeah, just so you can still see the black, so maybe like a light layer.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
just kind of like that look.
Okay.
It's a little sparkly, but you can still see the black. It's not too gold.
Yeah, this brush that I'm using right now is one of those dried up brushes that I had shown you that suggested not throw these out because you can find. But see, I just want to show you this, how you could actually scrape on. See that? You can get actually lines just with that hard bristle. It kind of gives you a different feel to it. If you wanted to get that look. I don't know if that's the look you're going for though, right there, Heather. Is that the look you want, or do you want it more evenly?
Yeah, just more evenly.
Okay.
I kind of liked, when you did your boots, but it was like the first layer and it was still coming through, kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So what I'll do is instead I'll use this type of brush here. I just have to make sure that it's super super dry, so I did clean it out, get all the water out. And this here, I'm just going to zigzag this on very thin, and it's going to allow the darker color to show through.
But you still have the gold. Love it.
That's fun, eh?
Yeah.
This is how it changes
They're so
the
pretty.
shoe.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
I gotta wear those.
On this, I'm just going to take, I have a little bit of red and gold, and I'm just going to get a little bit of warmth to these cool colors. Happy cutters. So we cut this down the seam line on one side, these blue jeans, and cut up the middle and kind of cut out a C shape so that one of the pockets would be exposed.
Yes. I want to
And-
have both of the apples on the front.
Yeah. So if you can see there, we just cut right up the middle of the
Try it.
pants.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take a look because I want it to be in that kind of A line. So after I finish this part, I'll kind of wrap it around my waist and see.
I'm liking the way it's looking so far, Heather, but we'll definitely have to, we'll cut this apart right here because it's bowing out too much.
No, and you know what, Dave? I think I'm going to just kind of go like this and cut it this way.
Okay, at an angle.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
cut it right through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll just sew that together, but that's looking really good. And we have this other piece, these jeans down here. So you're going to actually just use the legs and fill in the A-frame.
Yes, the A-frame, the A-line.
A-line. I always called them
I
A-frame.
know A-frame house.
Yeah.
You're constructing stuff.
Yeah.
Our home.
Sorry for all the times I've said that on videos.
Oh, no, it's kind of the same difference.
Yeah. But,
Looking good though, and that's going to be cool, I think.
yeah.
And then we have a little idea on what to put on, right?
Yeah.
We think we're going to go with the sailboat.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
So that's what we're thinking.
Yeah.
It could change.
And Heather, she put would you put a backing on this?
Yeah.
An iron-on that...
Fusible,
fusible.
interfacing.
Yeah. And it's funny because I had two images of horses. One, their head was down, and this one was up. And actually, you was thinking I was going to be using this one, and I didn't even think to try it. But I like it better because it draws your eyes a little bit more up and down with the head being up. I just love it. So I think I'll use that, and I'm going to hand stitch this on to the jacket. And then you got a great idea on the bottom to write down the words, maybe do some little painting on this.
Yeah, we were thinking of writing the words clothes horse.
Ever heard of that term?
Somebody who loves clothing.
Yeah. Heather, I love the way this is coming.
Yeah, I do too. It's definitely been another learning process because these pants, they were a different shape. They weren't that A-line shape to begin with, like a lot of my jeans when I'm upcycling them. And I wanted to make the A-line skirt, so we kind of had to kind of pin and cut and
Yeah.
reconfigure. And
Yeah, but that's the thing is you can actually do that. You can actually sew something up and then try it on, and then we can actually recut it to let it flow the way we want it to. But by doing that and just those multiple stages, it's amazing how it's going to come out. So I just used a marker and took a piece of denim and drew out, decided how big we wanted this sailboat. And I'm just using this little brooch as our idea for...
Actually, that brooch was the jumping off point. That was actually the whole inspiration for this whole thing. Was that sailboat?
That's something. I'm just, you can see that I'm just mixing in a light off-white here with a little bit of red and yellow in it. And I'm just going to rub on a real thin layer on here and right onto that denim. And I'm not worried about the color. See, it's getting a little more reddish. I had more red in my brush from the leftover paint doing the boat here. I'm not worried about that because I'm going to do a couple layers. I have to seal this in first, so I just want to make sure that all the denim...
Would it be better to use a separate brush?
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to clean this brush. I could have wiped it out better, but the thing is I have to do 2 coats anyhow.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter what color it is too much. White is very opaque, so when you're using white in paint, you'll find that it coats extremely well. So yeah, I'm just putting this on, and then I'm going to lighten up the second coat, and I'll adjust and maybe do a little bit of different shades. But yeah, I don't worry about my first coat being exact. Just kind of getting a nice thin layer on there. And I didn't cut off the extra denim, because if you have it already pre-cut, the whole image that you're going to put on your skirt, it will be hard. You have nothing to hold on to, so it kind of jumps all over the place. So that's about it.
I like it so far. I love the colors. It's going to look really good. Love that. It's all coming together. I think it's going to be really nice.
Such a fun process to share with you guys.
I like your outfit, Dave.
Thank you.
This is really good. And you really put this together quickly, but wow.
So much fun. So guess what we were doing today?
Yeah. We did some upcycling, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we said, let's just do a little thrift.
Yes, let's go and have fun there. And I had this vibe to go back to this thrift store that we had been at before. And I can't wait to show you what we found.
Why didn't you show what you found? Come on, you can do it, because it was your find.
All right.
And this is the same store.
This one for you.
I know.
Wow.
So he had found himself a leather coat there that was really cool. Look, from the 70s. And he said, maybe I'll find you a leather coat, Heather. And isn't this funny? Look at this. He found me one. Well, while you're doing that, I want to say a few things. One of them is one of our community members has been upcycling and upcycles jeans. And uses ties to kind of make a flare bottom to them. Really unique and really cool.
Yeah.
Something I would like to try in the future. I'd love to. And you did such a great job, Darcy. And another person that has really inspired me is Carrie O'Reilly at style_revival.
Yeah.
And we'll put that up on the screen as well.
You got to see the videos. It's incredibly inspiring.
She has some YouTube videos, and the styles and her closet. Oh my goodness.
And her upcycling.
And also she shows you how to pack if you're going on a trip, especially if you're going on a plane.
Yeah.
So Dave, this is the jacket.
Yeah, so cool, eh?
Oh my gosh, this is really cool.
And I just love it. I love it.
So do I. It has a hood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so unique.
I'm not sure if it's 1960s, but it is. It was made in Korea, and it's all leather, and I think with the price was around $10, so
yeah,
with the discount. But yeah,
very cool.
Yeah, I love that. So it looks great on you. You'll have to style this up sometime.
Oh, I will definitely. You'll be seeing this one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for finding that.
Yeah. Let's see what you're wearing. Wow, Heather.
So this is my outfit without the coat.
Yeah, and she got a little chilly, so.
Little shorts and yeah, I was gonna wear leggings actually, and that might have been better actually, because it is chilly today.
Oh, I love this. Yeah.
Dress that I thrifted a couple years ago now, and then I like to wear this jacket over it. It's nice.
Yeah, it just got chilly. It's funny, the
Yeah,
temperature up
it's
and down.
Chilly. It's funny. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be quite warm. So
Yeah.
we'll go to the beach tomorrow.
Yeah, bring you along.
And then my over-the-knee boots that Dave made.
Yeah, love those. Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't wear a whole lot of jewelry. We were kind of in a rush to
Get out.
Kind of had an idea come to us to go thrifting, like we've ever had that idea
Yeah.
before.
So let's go over to the table and see what you.
Yeah, I picked up a couple things. I am trying to be mindful because we only have so much room as well, and I have a lot of stuff. But I couldn't resist. I saw this. It looks to be vintage hotline. It's made of rayon. And it is a drop waist, but I like it.
Yeah.
And there's a little spot to put a belt. And when I had it on with my kind of platform Doc Martens, I really liked the look of it. And I thought, you could put something underneath it to layer it with.
Yeah, I love the color. the pattern.
Yeah, really, it's very unique piece. And when you have it on, it's quite a bit different. And it has these little decorative, kind of like a smocking, just cute, really cute. I got this little top, and I thought to layer over something would be so cute, and even to wear with like a jean skirt or jeans. But
Yeah.
it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, when you tried it on, I just loved it on you.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun layering.
I have something a little bit similar, but it's gray, and I thought, oh, the plaid is really going to be fun.
I love this
Another
piece.
location.
I like the
Kind of this
collar to
tuxedo.
it. Tuxedo, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, will you dye this or?
That was my first thought. I thought, I know, like, white and I don't know. And I know you can wear whatever you want to wear.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I put white on, I just feel like it doesn't look right on me or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But maybe I could just put something around my neck like a tie, and tie
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
And it might change it.
Yeah.
So, but I always love the look of white.
Yeah. And-
I love it on you.
And for those that like prices, it was half price today, so it was $3.
There's too many scallops I could do.
Yeah.
And then this belt,
Oh,
$4, I think.
yeah.
I thought that was a great deal. It's a little chain belt. I think the name on it says Chico's. It's from Chico's.
That's fun.
And they have all these little, it looks like turquoise and different things.
Yeah.
And then this long chain you could hang more things from.
Yeah, it's fun
And
to.
you could wear it as a necklace too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really-
there's so much you could do with that.
Yeah. And then this was kind of unique. I know it's probably a window catcher, but I thought you could put a chain in that and wear it around your neck.
I love that
Or
idea.
you could hang this off.
Yeah.
Something like that,
That's
a belt.
fun. Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. It was the color. I thought they were clip-on earrings. But then when I got them out of the case, it said they were button covers. So they go over your buttons. It's quite unique looking. I got it to snap on, and that's how it looks. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And you could use it as the buttons on your sleeves.
Yeah.
You could use them
That
kind
is
of
really
as a
something.
cufflink or a
Yes.
little accessory.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
If I can be quite honest, I really didn't know there was such a thing as button covers. But now that I, know they exist, they make so much sense. Isn't that such
Yeah.
a great thing?
It is. Is there
And
anything
then-
else, Heather?
One little thing I couldn't resist, especially after getting the coat, and then this color here. But I thought, oh, these are so cute. They are clip-on.
Yeah. Yeah, those are beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And they go on nicely, and they actually stay on without hurting my ears, so that's good.
That's a nice thing.
That was my haul. Poor Dave. Poor Dave.
Yeah, I'm not finding much, but I'm really happy. I've had a good run lately.
We both had a really good
Yeah,
thrift and just a great time here.
yeah. This is so much fun.
It is. And we're so happy that you've come along.